Hey guys, Krootman here. So I saw an article this weekend from Tom's Hardware that said supply of the RTX 5090 is going to be stupidly high in the next month as GB 200 wafers get repurposed. Now I checked around on that. I've had people kind of confirm that, but the biggest thing that they all say, and the thing that I kind of know, is just because in the next month production might start getting better, it's going to take quite a while for that to trickle down to the average consumer, you, me, or whoever's watching this video. So I just want to kind of give people my opinion on this, and I kind of want people to be realistic on how good the 5090 supply is actually going to get. So let's talk about what we know. This thing was a paper launch. The supply was somehow worse than the 3080 and the 3090 during COVID. Like, a lot worse. We all know that, right? Most of us don't have one. Most YouTubers can't even get one. Stupidly high supply to zero could be like 30, 40, 50, maybe 200. So what I'm trying to say is just because the supply is going to be stupidly high, I don't think the 5090 supply is ever going to be good enough where you can walk into a Micro Center and buy one for MSRP. Frankly, I think it's going to be very similar to the 4090, where MSRP is only the Founders Edition, and that's basically whenever Best Buy has a drop of those until they stop making them. And then it's going to come down to you're not even going to be able to pick the models. Like, let's just say in, I don't know, let's say 5, 6, 7 months, maybe you'll be able to go to Micro Center and get a $2,500 to $2,700 model, but we're talking maybe like the Ventress model. Like, I'm just picking a base model, would be like $2,500 to $2,700. And I think that's where you're realistically going to see the prices of these things. And I still don't even think you're going to be able to pick your brand, because I think there's going to be a ton of demand from the AI sector on these. And there's going to be a ton of demand from gamers and system integrators. A lot of people want this GPU. I don't care how many tech tubers didn't like this GPU. I like it. A lot of other people like it. And demand has shown, whether it's artificial demand or not, that people want these things and they're selling. And if Nvidia is actually repurposing away from their AI industry, that means that people want these. A lot more people want them than they thought. It's crazy, right? This thing is over $3,000, right? And that's not even talking the secondary market. And people are buying up as many as they can, right? And I know a lot of people are using them as well. I know a ton of people that are using these things. That leads me to believe that Nvidia sees the demand and they realize they can sell them for a pretty penny, and they're going to get them out there. So just because supply is going to get better does not mean price is going to get better, guys. What I'm trying to say is you guys have to be realistic about whether the 5090 is for you. Like, people are going to be so excited they can buy one, they're going to forget to stop and realize, should I be buying this thing? I can't tell you how many people got a 5080, were really happy, and then they were like, I don't think I need this thing. I just want to put that out there, right? So number one, I just want everyone to be realistic about how much these things are actually going to cost and how soon you're going to be able to actually get one. Number two, you need to be realistic to see if this thing is even for you. And then there's one more thing I want to talk about. By the time the supply of these things is readily available, it's February 16th as of the time of filming this video. So let's just say you're talking, summer, June, July, maybe when these things are really, really readily available, right? Are we going to get a refresh at CES in 2026 like we did with the Super Series last year? So at that point, does it make sense just to wait? And I don't know anything about anything, but maybe we'll start to hear stuff about RDNA 5. A lot of things to consider, guys. A lot of things to consider. So just because the supply is going to get better, it doesn't mean it's going to get better anytime soon. And it doesn't mean it's going to get any cheaper anytime soon. So just be realistic in your expectations and plan accordingly. That's the whole point of this video, right? You should wait and you should plan accordingly. And at the end of the day, these are just graphics cards, guys. Don't get crazy. If you don't have one, it's going to be all right. I really, really think the bubble is going to crash soon, and 40 series cards and 30 series cards will become cheaper eventually, at least the lower end models. All right, that's it for this one. I just want to give you my opinion on this. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to have a lot of great content coming up in terms of PC builds. We're going to have a lot of how to buy guides. I'm going to help you guys navigate how to get through the RDNA 4 launch, the 5070 launch, and the 5070 Ti launch. So got a lot of great content coming around. All right, see you guys on the next one. Peace out.